Hello everyone. Today the chapter name is Theory of Equations 2a, that is 2a chapter number 4 actually. In that the question is solve 8x cube minus 36x square minus 18x plus 81 is equal to 0 given that the roots are in AP. One cubic polynomial is given. As we know that for cubic polynomial we are having 3 roots. Usually we are taking the roots as alpha comma, beta comma, gamma. But what happened here? In our problem, one condition is applied on the root given that the roots are in AP. So instead of alpha, beta, gamma, we can change the roots here. How we are going to change? I will explain on the board. See everybody. Given polynomial, that is 8x cube minus 36x square minus 18x plus 81 is equal to 0. Take it as equation 1. Actually this equation is compared with this equation. We should not write the equation here. For the sake of understanding I am writing this equation. Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0. This is a general cubic polynomial. So why I am writing here, in place of A we are having 8, in place of B we are having minus 36, in place of C minus 18, in place of D 81. That we have to list out here. Okay. A value is 8. Then B value is minus 36. Then C value is minus 18. D value is 81. Completed. After that we have to write the roots here actually, because highest power is 3, that is nothing but degree is 3, means we have to write 3 roots. But what is given in our problem, the roots are in AP. That condition I am writing here. Given that the roots are in AP. Now we have to write the 3 roots in AP. That is standard here, that is fixed here. How to assume the roots here? You see, let a minus d comma a plus d are the roots. Now see, this a minus d is alpha, this a is beta, and this a plus d is gamma. This is alpha and this is beta and this is gamma. As we know previously, whenever cubic polynomial comes, we are having 3 formulas, S1, S2, S3. If you forgot that, I am writing on the board here, you just check it. S1 formula is alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. S2 formula is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. S3 formula is alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. These are the 3 formulas. Whenever you are getting cubic polynomial, at that time usually we are taking roots as alpha beta gamma. Alpha beta gamma. At that time we are writing these 3 formulas, S1, S2, S3. Now come to our problem. Given that the roots are in AP, one short procedure I will tell you first of all. Whenever the roots are in AP, first we have to take the roots as a minus d, a plus d. Then we have to apply S1. S1 we have to apply alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a. When you apply S1 formula, you will get a value directly. Means one root is completed. Totally 3 are there, one root is completed. After getting one root, we have to do synthetic division. Synthetic division. What is synthetic division? I will explain you in the problem. We have to do synthetic division. When you do synthetic division, automatically the cubic polynomial will be reduced up to quadratic polynomial. Quadratic is nothing but ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is a quadratic polynomial. Now you know how to split the quadratic polynomial. Split it into factors. You will get the remaining 2 roots. 1, 2. Already one is over here. This is the second one. This is the second one and this is the third one. Our problem is completed. One more time I am telling. Whenever the cubic polynomial is given and roots are in AP is given, cubic polynomial given and roots are in AP given, the procedure you listen. First of all, we have to write the given polynomial and list out all the values, A value, B value, C value, D value. Then, how to assume the roots here? First root is A minus D, the next root is A, the next root is A plus D. After assuming these roots, we are applying S1 formula. That S1 formula is alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus B by A. In that you substitute these three roots. Automatically you will get A value. A means one root is over. After completing one root, synthetic division you apply. Synthetic division. By doing that division, after doing that division, the cubic polynomial will be reduced up to quadratic polynomial. This is the quadratic polynomial. You know how to reduce the polynomial, how to split into factors the polynomial. Now I am splitting the factors here. After splitting you will get two roots here. Already one is over, this is second root and this is third root. This is the procedure actually explained. Now come to the problem. Given polynomial, I wrote the polynomial. See, this polynomial is comparing with this standard form. So A value, B value, C value, D value. A value is 8, B value is minus 36, C value is minus 18, D value is 81. Over. Given that the roots are in AP, as I said, whenever the roots are given in AP, we have to assume like A minus D, A plus D are the roots. Now which formula I have to apply, sir, here? S1 I have to apply. See, I am applying S1 formula. S1 is equal to alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to, my formula is minus B by A. Now you tell me which one is alpha here? A minus D is alpha. So A minus D plus beta means A plus gamma means A plus D is equal to minus. What is B? See here, B means minus 36. Minus 36 by A means what? 8. Here minus D plus D gets cancelled. What you will get? A plus A you are getting 3A is equal to minus into minus plus 36 by 8. Now we have to do the calculation here. See, A is equal to 36 by 8 into 3. We have to take 3 in the denominator. 3 ones are, 3 twos are, 4 twos are, 4 threes are. So A is equal to 3 by 2. As I said, we got one root. A is equal to 3 by 2 is completed. See here, A minus D, A plus D I said no. So one root is over. I got one root here. So now what to do? Already explained the procedure. After getting one root, we have to do synthetic division. Now what is synthetic division? Synthetic division. For doing synthetic division, we have to take the coefficients of the given polynomial. What are the coefficients? See here, 8, minus 36, minus 18 and 81. That coefficients I am taking here. 8, minus 36, minus 18, the next one is 81. These are the coefficients here. For these coefficients, we are using these roots here. 3 by 2 root I am going to use. Now, x is equal to 3 by 2. Don't confuse yourself. Here A is equal to 3 by 2. Sir is taking x is equal to 3 by 2. Actually, this 3 by 2 is the value for x only. So that I am taking x is equal to 3 by 2. In our formula, for doing synthetic division, one formula is there. What is that formula? For first number, we are keeping 0 here. Under the first number, we are keeping 0. Now add the numbers. If both the symbols are same. If both the symbols are different, then subtract it. Now see here, 8, 0. I am adding the numbers here. 8 plus 0, that is 8. Now what to do, sir? Like cross multiplication. 3 by 2 into 8. We have to do the rough work here. 3 by 2 into 8. Multiplying these two numbers. We have to multiply these two numbers here. How to multiply? See here, 2 4s are 4 3s are 12. When I multiply 3 by 2 into 8, I am getting 12 answer. That 12 you write down here, 12. Now 36 having minus, 12 having plus. So addition or subtraction you decide. When the symbols are same, that is addition. When the symbols are different, subtraction. 36 minus 12. So what you will get? Bigger number having minus, so you will get minus 24. Again as it is, this minus 24 into 3 by 2. Minus 24 into 3 by 2. This total is rough work here. 2 how many times here? 12 times. 12 3s are 36 and minus is there, so minus 36. That minus 36 I have to write here. Minus 36. So both the symbols are minus minus only, so we have to do add. 8 plus 6, that is nothing but 14. 1 here, so minus 54. Again minus 54 into 3 by 2. Minus 54 into 3 by 2. So 2 how many times? 2 2s are 4, 1 is left here, 1 4 means 14, 2 7s are 14, 27, 3s are 81, minus 81. That minus 81 we have to write here, plus 81 minus 81, the answer will become 0. As I said, after doing synthetic division, the cubic polynomial will be reduced into quadratic polynomial. See, this is quadratic polynomial. How to write quadratic polynomial? Under here, 8 x square minus 24 x, this is constant. So come to here, that x is equal to 3 by 2 is there, now that we have to take like this, x minus 3 by 2 into 8 into x square. Then the next one is what? Minus 24 into x. Then next one is what? Minus 54 is equal to 0. So x minus 3 by 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to 3 by 2. One root is over. Take a partition. 8x square minus 24x minus 54 is equal to 0. Any table is common here, check out. 2 table or 4 table. 4 6 are 24. Maybe 4 table, that is 2x square. 4 6 are 24. No, it is not possible here. We are applying, we are doing with the 2 here. 4x square minus 12x minus 54 half means that is 27 is equal to 0. 4x square minus 12x minus 27 is equal to 0. Now split it into factors. How to split the factors here? We are multiplying first and last number. This is the rough work here. 4 into minus 27. When I multiply these two, 4 7s are 28. 2, 4 2s are 8, 2 10 minus 108. Minus 108 means we have to split the middle term here, minus 12. That how to split, you tell me, minus 12. Now split it into factors here, the middle number is minus 12. So when I multiply first and last number, 4 into minus 27, you will get minus 108. So that the middle number is minus 12. How to split here? 16 4s are 4 6 are 24. No, it is not possible. So we are taking 18. 18 means 6 6 8s are 48, 8 4 6 1s are 6, 108. It is okay now. So 4x square minus 18x plus 6x minus 27 is equal to 0. From these two numbers we can take 2x common, so you will get 2x minus 9. 2 9s are 18. So take a bracket, you write down 2x minus 9 and keep is equal to 0. Here you see plus 6x is there, I am taking 2x inside of the bracket. So plus 3 is outside of the bracket. So 2x minus 9, the next one is 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x minus 9 is equal to 0, 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. X is equal to 9 by 2, x is equal to minus 3 by 2. Therefore, the roots are, what is the first root here actually? 3 by 2. The second root is what? 9 by 2. The next root is what? Minus 3 by 2. These are the roots. Once you see on the board, whenever the problem is given in a cubic polynomial, third degree polynomial, and that too the roots are in AP, what is the procedure? First we have to write the given polynomial, compare with the standard form. You should not write this equation. For the sake of understand, I am writing here. Okay, A value, B value, C value, D value. Given that the roots are in AP, whenever the roots are in AP, we should not take alpha, beta, gamma. How to take the roots here? A minus D, A plus D we have to assume. Now, we have to apply S1 formula. What is S1? Alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus B by A. You know everything. Alpha A minus D, beta A, gamma A plus D. Minus B by A. B, A. Substitute the values here. D gets cancelled. 3A is equal to 36 by 8. Take 3 in the denominator. Cut it. You will get A is equal to 3 by 2. After that, you just do synthetic division. How to do the synthetic division here? We are writing the coefficients. 8 minus 36 minus 18, 81. First you write down the total coefficients. Take the root here, x is equal to 3 by 2. What is the formula for synthetic division? For under the first number we are keeping 0 and we are adding the numbers. So this is the procedure here. After that the equation will be reduced up to quadratic equation. Under the first number x square, under the second number x, this is the last one is constant. When I multiply these numbers, see, this is the procedure here. X minus 3 by 2. You take 3 by 2 this side. X minus 3 by 2. I am writing here. 8x square minus 24x minus 54 is equal to 0. In this, 2 is common. So that take 2 common and cancel it. You will get the quadratic equation. Split it into factors. You will get 3 roots. This is the first problem completed. Thank you all.